Owl's Bay Hotel by Zen J. Jackson. Aggressive banging rattles against the hotel door of room A114 with authority and impatience. Olivia opens it until the sliding lock snaps to its limit. It's Trey, his expensive musk and predictable stare cutting through the crack. She frees the door and walks away towards the balcony, leaving it unlatched just enough so he can barge his way in. He charges after her, marching through the stench of old carpet and cheap wallpaper that suffocates the room. His behavior is all too familiar. Olivia relaxes by a small metal table on the patio, blending into the peaceful greenery just outside, the designated area for smokers or for those in need of fresh air. "What the hell, Liv? I thought you were done with this," says Trey. His commercial tan grows from orange to red. His tie tightens as he stands up tall and firm. It's been a long day of selling cars. "It's not what you think, Trey," says Olivia. "I haven't worked in 2 years." With pride, she's embracing the glass sky. She stretches her cheeks. Her face wears more wrinkles than yesterday, but she's sober. She is without layers of whipped makeup icing her face. Her clothes she picked up from the co-op earlier this morning. She sits in her chair with knees to her chest, snug with innocence. The only thing missing is a cup of tea. "Then explain this," replies Trey. He chucks a folded paper he pulls from his blazer, landing it beside a stone owl statue in the center of the table. Olivia struggles to bring her eyes down from the clouds. She unfolds the item, now distracted. Trey pulls in closer and interjects, pointing with his little finger at the digits in bold. He reads the credit card statement out loud. "Owl's Bay, $200. Owl's Bay, $150. Owl's Bay, $240. Owl's Bay, $375. And on the charges go. Ready to burst a blood vessel, Trey shouts at the top of his lungs, "You've been stealing from me. And for what? This?" he says, revealing her poor taste in vacancies with a wide wingspan. "I'm sorry," replies Olivia. She snaps at Trey while clinging to her chair. She tosses the paper. It lands at the edge of the balcony. "But I'm not selling that anymore. I took the card. I know it was wrong, but I needed to be home. I needed to be here." "Grow up, Liv. Won't you grow up? We haven't been here since we were kids," says Trey. "But we were here for 3 years, says Olivia. "It was the longest place we had ever stayed." "Ma got comfortable surviving off the government. She should have stayed with Pa if she knew what was good for her," says Trey. "Don't talk like you know anything about anything. You were still in diapers. I watched her struggle to pay for the next week," says Olivia. "Don't you even know why Ma left him in the first place?" Trey shuffles his words. "Sometimes it just doesn't work out. You can't be a victim of life, blaming childhood for choices," says Trey. He focuses on his watch, its brown leather strap peeling away. The time overwhelms him. He's late for supper, but at least the traffic is dying. "He touched me, Trey, in the middle of the night," says Olivia. "She left him to protect us. I never even had my period. When Ma found out, we left before he could unzip." "Pa?" says Trey. The wind blows the paper off the ledge of room A114. Trey tries catching it. He worries about letting his personal information go, but misses. "Stay calm, Dr. Trey. I'm not here to cope. I've made peace with the past a long time ago," says Olivia. "Jesus Christ. If he was alive now, I'd pop him right in the nose. How do you deal? Why, if anyone ever touches my child, I'll kill him. No thought about it," says Trey. "You forgive," says Olivia. "That's how you deal. What happened with Pa changed my life and brought me here to meet my marvel." Just as she speaks, an owl swoops down and lands on the iron fence that surrounds the patio. It fixes on Trey and Olivia with large lemon eyes. It flies with royal feathers thrashing, leaving Trey a bit dizzy. Olivia is comfortable. The sun moves fast. The balcony lights become more relevant, glowing like a string of pearl moons. The stars make an appearance across a velvet blanket. "Did you see that? They'd better call animal control before someone gets hurt," says Trey. "It's almost time. You should get to your family," Olivia says. Trey sits down across the table and loosens his tie. He rests his elbows on top of his knees and hangs his head down. Tired. "Listen, Liv," Trey begins. "I want to apologize for earlier. I didn't mean it. You're my sister. No matter the difference in age, I want to help you. There's a job opening at the diner down the road. Great place to start building a resume. That doesn't sound too bad, right?" Olivia says nothing. Trey stands up in alarm, looking around a deserted terrace. The furniture is empty, and he is accompanied by nothing more than an owl statue. He leans over the guarding rail of room A114, but Olivia is gone. He hurries back indoors in search of his sister, patting down his pants and finding his wallet cozy in his back pocket. The front door is closed. The chain lock is fastened, and the only sound heard is the trumpet of an unusual owl swimming deep into the night. The